Welcome back to... Imagine standing in the middle of the Sahara Desert where endless waves of golden sand stretch beyond the horizon. During the day, the heat is intense enough to make survival seem impossible, while the nights become surprisingly cold. Water is almost non-existent, food is scarce, and every shadow could hide a deadly predator. Yet, in this unforgiving wilderness lives one of nature's smallest and most remarkable survivors, the Fennec fox. At first glance, it looks far too tiny and fragile to survive here, but appearances can be deceiving. Today, we're uncovering the incredible story of how this little fox outsmarts some of the Sahara's deadliest hunters in a daily fight for survival. The Fennec fox is the smallest fox species on Earth, weighing little more than a house cat. Its striking feature is its enormous ears, which are much larger than its head. These ears are not simply adorable, they are one of the greatest survival tools in the animal kingdom. They help the fox detect the slightest movement beneath the sand, allowing it to hear insects, rodents, and even approaching predators long before they come into view. The ears also help release excess body heat, keeping the fox cool under the relentless desert sun. Everything about the Fennec fox is designed for life in the Sahara. Its thick, cream-colored fur reflects sunlight during the day while trapping warmth during freezing nights. The bottoms of its feet are covered with fur that act like natural insulation, protecting the fox from burning hot sand. Every detail of its body tells the story of millions of years of evolution, shaping a tiny predator perfectly suited for one of the harshest environments on Earth. As daylight fades, the desert begins to come alive. While most animals seek shelter, this is when the Fennec fox starts its day. It quietly emerges from an underground burrow, stretching before stepping cautiously onto the cool sand. Every movement is careful, every sound is analyzed. In the Sahara, one careless mistake can be fatal. The first danger often comes from above. Eagles and large owls patrol the desert skies, searching for anything that moves. A young Fennec fox wandering too far from its burrow can quickly become an easy meal. Fortunately, the fox's remarkable hearing often gives it precious seconds to react. The moment it detects the silent beat of wings overhead, it freezes or sprints towards the nearest burrow, disappearing underground before the predator can strike. Life on the ground is no safer. Desert jackals are among the Fennec fox's most dangerous enemies. They are larger, stronger, and capable of running down much smaller prey. Unlike the fox, jackals sometimes hunt in pairs, making escape even more difficult. When a jackal appears, the Fennec fox relies on speed, sharp turns, and its deep knowledge of the landscape. It races across soft sand, weaving between dunes, before diving into one of its many hidden tunnel entrances. Another silent threat lurks in the darkness. Desert wildcats are patient hunters that depend on stealth rather than speed. They creep through the sand almost unnoticed, waiting for the perfect opportunity to launch an ambush. But the Fennec fox rarely lets its guard down. Its ears constantly scan the environment, picking up tiny sounds that most animals would never notice. Often, those precious seconds of warning are enough to avoid becoming dinner. Not every predator has fur or feathers. Hidden beneath the loose sand are venomous snakes, such as the horned viper. These deadly reptiles bury themselves almost completely, exposing only their eyes while waiting for unsuspecting prey. As the fox searches for insects or rodents, one careless step could place it within striking distance. Fortunately, the fox's cautious hunting style and sensitive hearing help it detect subtle movements before danger strikes. Finding food is a challenge all by itself. The Sahara does not provide reliable meals, so the Fennec fox has learned to eat almost anything it can catch. Insects, beetles, spiders, lizards, rodents, birds, eggs, fruits, and roots all become part of its menu. This flexible diet allows the fox to survive when one food source disappears. Even more impressively, it gets most of the water it needs directly from its food, allowing it to survive for long periods without drinking. Watching a Fennec fox hunt is like witnessing a master at work. It pauses silently, ears rotating toward the faintest sound beneath the sand.
Suddenly, it leaps high into the air and dives headfirst into the ground. Moments later, it emerges with a struggling rodent or insect clutched firmly in its jaws. The entire hunt can be over in seconds, all guided by extraordinary hearing rather than eyesight. Surviving the Sahara means overcoming more than predators. Daytime temperatures can become deadly, but the fox has evolved incredible ways to stay cool. Blood flowing through its large ears releases heat into the surrounding air, acting like a natural cooling system. Its light-colored fur reflects much of the sunlight instead of absorbing it, helping prevent overheating even during the hottest afternoons. Family plays an important role in the fennec fox's survival. Unlike many other fox species, fennec foxes often live in close family groups. Both parents help care for their young, protecting them inside underground burrows and teaching them essential survival skills. The pups spend their early weeks hidden from predators, before slowly learning how to explore the desert safely under the watchful eyes of their parents.
Life is never predictable in the Sahara. Sometimes weeks pass with very little food available. During these difficult periods, the fennec fox becomes even more resourceful. It digs for edible roots, searches for berries, hunts insects, and scavenges leftovers from larger predators whenever possible. Its willingness to adapt is one of the greatest reasons it continues to thrive where so many other animals would perish. Imagine one moonlit night. The fox has finally caught a large beetle after hours of searching. Suddenly, an eagle swoops silently from above, while at the same moment, a hungry jackal appears over a nearby dune. Escape seems impossible. In a split second, the tiny fox sprints toward a nearly invisible burrow entrance hidden beneath the sand. The eagle misses its target. The jackal arrives a heartbeat too late. Within seconds, the fox vanishes underground, surviving another close encounter in a life filled with constant danger. The fennec fox proves that survival is not always about size or strength. Intelligence, awareness, speed, and adaptability can be even more powerful. Every oversized ear, every carefully dug tunnel, every silent step across the sand has one purpose: to stay alive in a world where danger never rests. The Sahara remains one of the most unforgiving places on Earth, but the fennec fox continues to flourish against incredible odds. It survives relentless heat, freezing nights, deadly predators, and endless uncertainty through remarkable adaptations that have been perfected over thousands of generations. Its story is a powerful reminder that in nature, success belongs not only to the strongest, but also to those who can adapt to whatever challenges life throws their way. If you enjoyed this incredible journey into the hidden world of the Sahara, make sure you subscribe to Forbidden and Ember, leave a like, and turn on notifications so you never miss another fascinating wildlife story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.